Hey everybody, my name is Antranik, and today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite ways of using a lacrosse ball for self-massage. This is an extremely versatile, hard, dense ball that can be used on many different parts of your body. So let's get started. So my dog has a tennis ball. You can also use a tennis ball, but over time it'll collapse and it won't be as effective. Besides, once you get used to the lacrosse ball, the tennis ball, yeah, you'll just stick to the lacrosse ball. Alright, so this is for you, my ducks. Hang out with this. You can go get it. Alright, so what I want to focus on first is the glute medius, which is the top of your butt. Okay, so the top part on the side. Okay, what I like to do is I roll toward the top of the butt and then go to the side. Okay, and right there for me is the tender spot. I don't know if you could see, but it's basically just below where your belt goes, the top of your hip. And once you find the tender spot, you can just stay there, breathe, relax. Don't constantly roll back and forth. You don't have to always just roll back and forth. Just relax in this area. You could do this while you're watching TV. I like to listen to music. Anyway, once you feel like you've got the top of the butt down, the glute medius area good, I move lower to the glute maximus, the traditional glutes. And I like to roll around this area and explore this area a lot. And because it's a lot of area to cover, I like to move around, but again, I'll stop wherever it feels like I should just focus there, okay? So if you move lower to this area, it's the hamstrings. There's a special way to get the hamstrings with the lacrosse ball, and we're gonna discuss that as well. To get the hamstrings, you just need to sit on a counter, any hard surface, like a kitchen counter, bathroom counter, whatever you got. Put the lacrosse ball underneath your thigh, okay? Your hamstrings are under the back of your thigh there. And because your leg is dangling, the weight of your leg is going to be pressing down onto those muscles. And then because that might not be enough pressure, you can just put one arm or both arms and lean forward to apply lots of pressure. And then you straighten and bend the knees repeatedly. You're constantly lengthening and shortening it, and it breaks up whatever's under there. Then you'll feel that it's not as tender anymore, and then just move it like an inch or two, just like an inch to the left or right or back or forward, whatever. You can't really go wrong with this, and then repeat the process, okay? This works really great. I haven't seen anybody else show this, and I just kind of discovered it myself, so I'm really glad I could share this with you guys. Okay, let's move on to a couple other things. Now I'm using the lacrosse ball for my feet, okay? And the reason I'm here is to make it obvious that I'm holding on to something as I do this. You can hold on to anything stable, because if you just roll over it without holding on to anything, you kind of have to be careful with your balance, and you can't truly relax your feet over it, okay? So just hold on to something. It makes it safer and it makes it more effective. For the upper back, my favorite way of doing it is by just putting the ball up here behind my back. Alright, so now I pin my body against the lacrosse ball, and I just roll up and down by just bending my knees and straightening them back and forth. And this feels great, and you'll find knots all around maybe. It's really great for getting the trap. So you get the gist of it, right? A couple other things you could do against the wall is to focus on your triceps. These are the muscles opposite of the biceps, and so I like to just roll back and forth like this. It works really well. Just like the hamstrings, you can straighten and bend them. Another thing you could do is do it against your deltoids. There's not a lot of working space here, obviously, so the ball can slip out very easily. But it does work well, and you could get this part, the front, and your chest, and the back as well. So to get it all around, including the chest, you just gotta make love to the wall, you know? So pretend this is the floor. You can lay on your back and just do this as well, but it's not as easy to go up and down when you're laying on the floor. So what you can do is you can, like, let's say find a spot and then just stay there and just breathe and let the area relax around it, okay? So that's another great option. For a lot of these things, you can do them against the wall or on the floor. Like I showed you for the glutes, you can also do that against the wall, but I personally like to do that on the floor. So everyone is different, just experiment. Alright guys, it's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, that's about it. Give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you next time.